僕の名前はアストルフォ。
There are many different armors in Fallout New Vegas. From the humble leather armor to the formidable power armor, there are a variety of suits to choose from. But what if you decided the Mojave is too hot for all that, and didn't want to wear any of it? That's what I will answer with this video. Can you beat Fallout New Vegas in only your underwear? For special stats, I chose Strength 7, Perception 6, Endurance 8, Charisma 1, Intelligence 5, Agility 7, and Luck 6. Tag skills, I picked Guns, Repair, and Speech, and traits are Good-Natured and Skilled. Upon leaving Doc Mitchell's house, I take off my vault suit and get to shooting bottles. After that, I kill geckos and decide I'll be helping Joe Cobb and the Powder Gangers this time. I one-shot Ringo, shake down the dock for supplies, and take on the townsfolk. Multiple of them had Mac 11s on them, which I will use. It incorrectly has a slanted magazine instead of a straight up and down one, but it's still cool looking. Reminds me of the Kraken from Starfield. In Prim, the max high fire rate makes dealing with the convicts a cinch. I'm gonna put Myers in control of Prim this time, so I go talk to him at the NCRCF and then go to the Mojave outpost. I picked up quests and persuaded Major Knight to give Myers a pardon. I went back to Prim to finish my kind of town and cleared out the ants. Immediately after, I got attacked by militiamen, but they weren't a big deal. I then went to Nipton and on a whim decided to fight the Legion. I figured after they killed me I would just reload a save and talk to Vulpus. But no, I beat him and his goons on the first try. The Mac 11 is surprisingly accurate, which is completely unrealistic. The Mac was famously said to be fit only for combat in a phone booth. Now it's time to head to Novak. I took out some Vipers and got a recurve bow. It has no reticle for some reason, so it's extremely hard to hit things with. At the raided farmstead, I found a compact 45 SMG, which is a Mac 10. I like how you hold it like a gangsta. I killed the Legion at their raid camp and tried to set the Powder Gangers free, but it wouldn't let me for some reason. More dead Vipers later, and I reached Novak. I decide to just go straight to Repcon and clear out the ghouls there, including Brighton and his followers. It was easy. I then went to the dinosaur to wait for Manny, and Malcolm Holmes appeared, and disappeared immediately before I could shoot him. Oh well. After talking to Manny, I remember the Dead Courier's quest, so I pick it up from Johnson Nash and head to the one by Novak. Some Legion assassins jumped and killed me while I was looting the wrecked highwaymen, so I reloaded a save and waited for them to come around the corner and lit them up with the Mac 11, killing them pretty easily. The next courier I'm going to go to is north of Goodsprings. At the cemetery, there are some Powder Gangers grave robbing. After they finish talking, they attack me, and I lose a rep for killing them. The mod author should change this so they're not hostile if you help Joe Cobb take over the town. I kill some Cazadors and take the road to Bonnie Springs. The Vipers there aren't much of a challenge, and a Deathclaw appears for some reason, which I luckily could defeat. I then loop around to the ruined tribal village and kill the rest of the Cazadors and get the note from the courier. I fast travel back to Novak and take the road north. I use the Mac 10 on the way there, and this one is definitely phone booth level. Also, it doesn't help that we're only holding it one-handed. I pick up the dead courier's note and made it to Boulder City. This time I killed the NCR troopers. I guess I'm kind of a murder hobo this playthrough. I talked to Jessup, and I guess I missed a trooper, so he yelled at me to finish them off. I killed him for his insolence. It's funny because when I go outside, the Great Khans aren't actually hostile, and I got accepted with them. I guess that's just a bug. I kill some more Legion and get a 9mm German pistol, which is a Luger. I go past Camp Golf, kill geckos at Vault 34, and clear out a bunch of NCR deserters with 2 plasma grenades. At the Gunrunners, I got a silencer for the Mac 11. I got the last dead courier and then went to the Strip. I talked to Benny and agreed to meet him in the presidential suite. Inside is a gold 1911 called the Duke that is pretty cool. I got ambushed and took out his guards and started the trek to Cottonwood Cove. On the way there, I found a super mutant with a police submachine gun, which is an MP5 with wood furniture. When I get there, I talk to Sextus and start the Retribution questline, which I'm actually going to finish this time. The first boss I face is Crixus, and I blow him up with a grenade rifle. I kill the girl in the shack and go back to Sextus and get the next quest. Now he wants us to clear out some Vipers. I take them out from afar and save their captive. Our next task is to track down some escaped slaves that went to Freeside. A drug dealer there said they stole his operation and we agreed to clear them out. I assassinated all of them silently and went back to Sextus. After failing to interrogate an NCR prisoner, we have to go to Camp McCarran to get intel on the slaves and take out a major. We use speech to get into the tent and convince her we're a journalist and we meet in her quarters. We extract all the info we can out of her before putting her down with the suppressed Mac. We have another hit to make at the NCR embassy, a former Legion guy who defected. Once again we take him down with a Mac. From interrogating the Major, we found out that some of the slaves are holed up at Wolfhorn Ranch, so we go there. They have a tamed Deathclaw with them. The next boss, Viscera, is hanging out towards Novak, and we easily beat him with the hunting revolver. Back at Cottonwood Cove, the Legion is attacked by the NCR, but they're easily defeated. We now know where the slaves' main leader is, a cave up by Nellis. The game kept crashing in there, and it was from looting this one specific slave. So after skipping him, I cleared out the rest of the slaves and met with their leader, Icarus. He only had a melee weapon, so the big fight was underwhelming. I did Ring Around the Rosie with the Mac-10 and beat him. Now that mod is done with, so we can get back to the main quest. We meet with Caesar, and he wants us to destroy Mr. House's bunker, so we go down there. We shoot the generators, and the Duke takes care of the sentry bots pretty handily. The radiation was a little annoying. We have Benny crucified and put Mr. House down with the MP5. Now Caesar wants us to ally with the boomers, so we fix the array, kill the ants with Loyal's sonic emitter thing, and give Raquel missiles. Then we head to Lake Mead and raise the bomber. The next faction Caesar wants us to align is the White Gloves. Mortimer tells us to take Ted back to his dad, so we do that, and then he wants us to find a replacement meal for them. We put this guy up north in a dumpster and then eat him, which gains us our alliance. Now we have to destroy the Brotherhood. I tried to get the truce option added by a mod I have, but I couldn't get it to work, so I just went for the traditional approach. Kill the NCR Ranger to gain access to the bunker, pickpocket all the keycards, set the bunker to explode, and sneak out with the stealth boy. Caesar's dying, so he wants us to perform surgery on him. We steal surgical tools from the followers, and we don't have the medicine or luck to do the surgery successfully, so I just arrange for him to die. That makes Lucius mad, but speech calms him down, so he sends us to assassinate Kemble. We can't put on the NCR uniform, so we're just gonna have to fail this too. Now that all that's done, it's time for Hoover Dam. I begin the battle by taking out the NCR troopers with the hunting rifle. Once I'm in the offices, I run past all the rangers and go straight to Oliver's compound. I climbed over the office dividers and took out Oliver and his 2 heavy troopers stealthily with the Mac-11. I beat 2 more heavies silently before running out of 9mm ammo. For the last 2, I used the hunting rifle. Now all that's left is the non-hostile NCR Ranger, so I go back down into the room with the traps. I sneakily attacked him with an anti-material rifle and then struggled to escape. For some reason the mines wouldn't blow up when I shot them, and ones I'd already blown up spawned back in. So I carefully avoided them and finally reached Lanius, beating Fallout New Vegas in only underwear. Thank you for watching. This run was fun because I could use whatever weapons I wanted. Would I recommend it? If you like doing sneak builds, then yes, it's completely manageable. On screen I have a playlist of all my New Vegas challenge runs, so click if you're interested.